The word IoTA has two distinct meanings. As a noun, 1. A tiny or scarcely detectable amount. 2. The ninth letter of the Greek alphabet.
Welcome to IoTA for Wednesday, August 31st, 2016. I'm Tony Lynn. IoTA is a daily news podcast focused on the Internet of Things industry, and when given an opportunity, we talk about Atlanta as well. That's where the A comes from. Hi guys, sorry about yesterday. Got a little bit carried away in something. I couldn't quite get to the podcast. I apologize. Hopefully that won't happen again, but life does happen, and sometimes there's nothing you can do about it. All right, let's get right to the stories of the day. So PR Newswire reports that several mobile experts have created the most comprehensive IoT analysis called IoT, the Big Picture 2016. And takes a broad look at 36 technologies with 26 applications inside of those technologies. Multiple IoT suppliers are counting on the same applications for success, investing heavily without understanding the alternative technologies, which addresses the same requirements. Not everyone can win this game, explained Joe Madden, principal principal analyst at Mobile Experts. Our unbiased analysis looks closely at the investment in each technology to predict which companies can survive the war. This is a very interesting thing that they're trying to do this now. We're not even close to convergence, and someone's already picking the winners of the war. Anyway, this report can help each vendor avoid stepping on a tripwire. Mobile Experts have seen the lofty expectations set by the industry of 20 billion devices by 2020. Instead of simply accepting these numbers, we have broken down the panoramic market view into bite-sized chunks that are more easily understood. In this report, we illustrate how the business model will take shape and how billions of devices will actually be bought and used. I'm pretty sure the actual analysis is a paid analysis, so if you want to actually read the full thing, you're going to have to buy it. But anyway, outside of that, what the technologies they looked at include, I don't think this is all of them, Ethernet, field bus, power line communications, Bluetooth, including both BLE and Bluetooth 5, RFID, both passive and active, 802.15, Zigbee, Z-Wave, wireless HART, ISA 100, FHSS, Thread, and UWB. I guess these are all versions of 802.15. Wi-Fi, Sigfox, LoRa. I don't know why I said that with a trill, but anyway. RPMA, Weightless, Cowizio, UNB, GSM, LTE, both Cat 4, Cat 1, Cat 0, and Cat M1, NT IOB, and 5G IoT, and also satellite. I guess the interesting thing about this article is the fact that while most of the industry is busy, I guess, outlining how much there is to come, this is the first real report or analysis, as they called it, of where they're trying to figure out where it's going to go. And so I'm kind of, like I said, it seems a little premature to me that they would start picking these things now. It almost sounds like, and because it did come from PR Newswire, I question it from a standpoint of these kind of things tend to be very focused on a company or so. And it almost sounds to me in this case like that they're trying to basically force you to go down a path of their own choosing, preferably probably one of their experts. So I wouldn't take this with too much validity, but anyway, it was out there on the wire. All right, Yahoo Finance reports that Sequence Communications announced an agreement to deliver Sequence LTE Cat 1 technology and products to T-Mobile's TMUS machine-to-machine and Internet of Things customers. Sequence Calliope LTE Cat 1 chipset platform, which uniquely supports VoLTE, I guess, and enables a wide range of industry and consumer IoT applications, including asset tracking, alarm systems, telematics devices, retail applications, smart utility meters, and more, is now certified and available for use on T-Mobile's network. We're very happy to support T-Mobile's IoT network strategy as an LTE Cat 1 technology provider, said George Karam, Sequence CEO. LTE Cat 1 enables 4G solutions to rival 2G, 3G, and calls while providing much greater longevity. This means that T-Mobile's customers have access to a leading wireless network that is scalable and secure, with broad coverage along with affordable, long-lived connectivity solutions for successful IoT and M2M business models. We've reported a lot on AT&T and Verizon. This is the first T-Mobile story that I've seen. Bravo, T-Mobile. Welcome to the party. I'm happy to see this, frankly, is that, my supposition has been all along that the carriers themselves think they're going to be the leaders in these spaces, and I'm not so sure of that. I think Sigfox and Zigbee and LoRaWAN and some of these others may actually give them a run for their money, and the fact that these things are existing is a great thing. More competition means more choices for us, so this is a great thing. All right, RCR Wireless News. Philip Tracy reports on 3GPP's LPWAN IoT standards. Fortunately for you, I'm not going to bore you with everything that's in there, but I'm going to hit a little quick synopsis real quick. If you want to read this article and you maybe want to understand a little bit more about LPWAN, this is a phenomenal article to get to it. It talks about all of the segmentation of the bandwidth and how they do things and what should be expected for each one. The 3GPP standardization group has introduced a number of LTE standards aimed at providing a network for Internet of Things, narrowband IoT, LTE Cat 1, and LTE Cat M. These networks add to the mix and perhaps confusion, which is the reason for this article, of already existing licensed and unlicensed low-power wide area network looking to provide reliable, efficient, and low-energy data transfer to the billions of expected IoT devices. This particular standard will be going up against, other standards such as Sigfox, LoRa, and Ingenu. And then Ingenu is a new one I haven't really heard of. I saw it earlier in the previous article. I need to find out more, maybe report on that to you guys. Again, the article goes into all of the flavors of this. Pretty good bit of information there. So go from there. And our pick of the day, which I haven't really done a pick of the day in a while, and it's mainly because it's hard to find a good pick of the day. But if you're very interested in using AWS as part of your IoT project, you should check out this article from TechTarget, which is basically, they call it a definition, but it goes into some serious details about what AWS is and how it can be used for you. And I'm going to share this real quick. For those of you listening and not actually being able to watch this live, oh, shared the wrong screen. Hold on. The interesting part about this is that, well, where is the thing at? Hold on a second. Let me move it over. Otherwise, you're not going to see it. There we go. All right. For those of you listening, it goes into quite a bit of detail about how the actual AWSs can be used. And so it talks about things such as the management console, their SDKs that they have going on with it. There is a command line interface. The application accesses the service through those SDKs, and they have a set of APIs which you can access all through the application, the control panel. I'm currently working on a project that I can't talk about just yet, but when I can, I'll be sure to let you know. But we're using AWS for it, and it gives you a lot of things out of the box, a lot of shortcuts, if you will. So one of the great things is this idea about device shadows, where basically the device can pretty much real time talk with AWS without having to build an entire server to do so. And it does so through either HTTP, MQTT, or WebSockets. And so the information can be quickly uploaded to the cloud. And then through just the standard REST-based APIs, you can actually pull the stuff down. This article goes into quite a bit of detail about all the things that you can use for it. Even if you're just starting off and you want to find out just a little bit more about what AWS can do for you, this is the article for you. All right, so we're back online and we're ready to go. Please, as always, I'm very interested in your feedback. I've got a relative now that is like, what is this IoTA thing that you're doing? And it's very fun to see that people are interested in it, even when they don't know what's going on. Her comment was, wow, it sounds really interesting, but I have no idea what you're talking about. This is what this is for. This is to help educate not just me, but you as well, as to what's going on in our industry, or if this is not your industry and you're trying to figure out if this is something maybe you should be interested in, this is the place to come. So any feedback, any story ideas, any comments about something that's going on, please send it to my email address at tonamuck@gmail.com. You can always find me on Twitter @tonamuck, or any of my other projects at www.tonamuck.com. If you're enjoying what we're doing, you want to see more of it, want to see me not miss a day again, you want to see it become more professional, please visit our Patreon at patreon.com/Tonomec and donate. Support the show. Thank you very much. This week we'll finish out on a Friday. We will not have a show on Monday because of the holiday. And if you don't know what that is, it's a statewide thing, and I don't think I have any international viewers yet, but if we do, welcome. Glad you're here. Otherwise, you guys have a great day.